देती हूँ, अगर मेरी तरफ से जवाब नहीं आता मैं लिखित में माफी भी लिखती हूँ। मैं ऐसे वैसे आदमी नहीं है जी, मगर आप जब दूसरे के साथ झूठ के आरोप मेरे ऊपर डालते हो स्पीकर के सामने, आई विल नॉट सिट क्वाइट। ऑल राइट सर, क्या? Okay, thank you. Rejoice yourself by correcting my Hindi, but you should also hold a complaint against them for not allowing us to learn Hindi in Tamil Nadu. Sir. All right, that's fine. Sir. Sir. Letter received. Sir. Sir. Gaurav Gogoi ka vishay, sir. I want to get into details. Sorry?
Please.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Please, honorable member.
Thank you for having me. Sir.
Okay. Please. Manyamanti.
Sir, because there's so much of heat on this, let me take 1 minute on that. I appreciate the honorable member getting up to say we are not opposed to many things, but we are opposed to only imposition of Hindi. I want to just give a clarification, sir. It's not the core part of the bill, but yes, I agree. But if there are members from your side raising it at me, I'd like to also answer that with the permission of the chair. All right? Sir. Of course I will take the matter. Of course I will take the matter. Sir, I will take the matter up, sir.
You made a wrong statement, Honorable Minister. We are not against learning Hindi. We don't oppose it. We are only
Thank you for that, sir. But now, let me say my word.
Manyamanti ji.
Sir, sorry if I can just take a minute more on that. They are... मेरा हिंदी में और इंग्लिश में, all right. They are opposed to imposing Hindi. Very well. I appreciate that. No one should impose anybody anything. Nobody should impose on anybody. And that's why Honorable Prime Minister talks about Ek Bharat, Shreshta Bharat and encourages every state to have their own language. And that is why Honorable Prime Minister was the first Prime Minister in this country who said higher education, whether it is in engineering, medical, should also happen in regional languages. And that's why I'm happy to say Tamil Nadu also today has the opportunity to have medical education also in Hindi. In Tamil. Oh, sorry, how did I say that? Huh? Okay. That's right. You go on imposing on me, right? Hindi comes out of my mouth. I'm telling in favor of your Tamil, my Tamil. All right? Your Tamil and my Tamil, that means our Tamil. Don't argue on small things. But the larger message is, sir, when I say that the environment was not conducive. In fact, I speak from my lived experience in Tamil Nadu. I speak from my lived experience when even going to learn Hindi aside from my school, I was mocked in the streets. And I was mocked saying, oh, you want to learn Hindi? You live in Tamil Nadu, you eat the salt of this country, and you want to learn Hindi, that North Indian's Bhasha. These are words ringing in my ears. This is my lived experience. And who does that? Because of the political support which has been given in that state. Learning Hindi, learning Sanskrit are treated and perceived as learning some other fellow's language. And the words that they use are people who have come over to this land. Is Tamil Nadu not part of India? Is Tamil Nadu not part of India? So what's the wrong if I learn Hindi? They use the word Vanderi. I'm using it in Tamil now. They call us Vanderi. Why? And is that not part of the political strategy there? And therefore, I have lived experience of Tamil Nadu's imposing on me not to learn Hindi. Is that not imposition? Is that not imposition on me? As an individual, I learn the language I want. So what's the harm? I'll also quote from Purananuru. I'll quote from from Thiruvalluvar. My love for Tamil is as much as I want to learn any other language. So, it's all right to say we don't want imposition of Hindi. We don't want to impose Hindi. But why did they impose on me not to learn Hindi? I want to ask this. Honorable Member Gogoi raised a few more things. Thank you very much. Hindi Prachar Sabha was burnt down in Chennai. Who burnt it? Who burnt it? Hindi Prachar Sabha ka aag lagaya gaya Tamil Nadu. Who burnt it? बात करते हैं हिंदी. Sorry, I go on with this. So, I'm giving you you are imposing on me, denying my fundamental right to learn whichever language I want to learn. Sir, I'm coming back to this one, sir.
एक मिनट मंत्री जी, मुझे कई माननीय सदस्यों ने कहा, मैं आसन बोलता हूं, पर अनऑफिशियली कहा कि हमें कुछ और लैंग्वेज भी सीखना है. थोड़ा ओके. और सबको सब लैंग्वेज आए तो अच्छा है. जितनी ज़्यादा लैंग्वेज आए, जितनी भाषा आए, अच्छा है. कौन मिसलीड कर रहा है उसको?
कोई रिकॉर्ड में नहीं जा रहा.
कोई रिकॉर्ड में नहीं जा रहा. आप आपस में डिबेट कर रहे हो, पर रिकॉर्ड में कोई नहीं जा रहा. माननीय मंत्री.
Sir, I'm going ahead, sir. Sir, imposition on me as a citizen of this country.
वो अपनी जिंदगी की कहानियां बता रही है, आप सुनो.
That is why I'm glad the MP is talking about it, former minister is talking about it. Tell me one prime minister who's taken Tamil to the UN. Narendra Modi. Yes. Tell me one prime minister who quotes Tamil repeatedly because he respects that language. Tell me one prime minister with whom DMK has been in alliance with, where the prime minister quoted Tamil. It is our prime minister who quoted Tamil. That's a respect we give for the sentiment of all of us Tamils. All of us Tamils. You also, sir, if they want that from me, I am also that Tamil who suffered this. 8 crore people have been shown what love the Prime Minister has for Tamil. Don't misquote here.
अभी बंगाल का झगड़ा नहीं है. अभी आप बैठ जाओ.
Sir, they don't want to hear now on the banking.
आपका प्रदेश नहीं है, ये एक प्रदेश के माननीय सदस्य हैं. आप कहाँ के बीच में? प्लीज बैठो. प्लीज आप बैठिए. आप कहाँ के बीच में? आप बैठिए. प्लीज माननीय मंत्री जी.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir, I did already speak about the Mudra loan, about the rural bank presence. So many of the questions which on this aspect that Honorable Member Gaurav Gogoi had raised, I've sort of addressed. But one particular thing on which many members spoke was on student loans, education loans. I just want to dispel the doubt that many members had in their mind. Sir, total education loan outstanding has increased from 71,000 crore in 2017-18 to 1.04 lakh crores in 23-24. Loans are actually increasing and student loans are increasing. There has been an increase also to 1.3 lakh crore as on October 2024, which is an increase of 17.6% over October 23. So, model loan education scheme has also been launched by Government of India, where loans up to 7.5 lakh is given without requirement of any collateral or any margin money. The repayment period is also 15 long years. Further, the scheme, sir, is also backed by credit guarantee to the extent of 3,500 crores. So, government is giving credit guarantee, and we've given amount allocated for the guarantee purpose is 3,500. Now, recently, government has also brought out Pradhan Mantri Vidya Lakshmi scheme for financial support to meritorious students. I just want to highlight what this meritorious students loan scheme is. Sir, on 6th November 2024, Pradhan Mantri Vidya Lakshmi scheme was approved in the cabinet, and the broad contours of this loan scheme, because on students' loan, many people were rightly concerned. I just want to put before them what this loan scheme is. Up to 7.5 lakh loans will be provided under 75% credit guarantee by Government of India, and that is the National Credit Guarantee Corporation, which will support it, for high quality, higher education, quality higher education, beyond the level 7.5 lakh also we are willing to give for students. Now, these loans are given not to very upper middle class or middle class or even higher income class, but these are students with up to 8 lakh annual family income. The scheme will also provide 3% interest subvention for loans up to 10 lakhs. So, interest subvention B, collateral free B, and for families with very low income. And this is in addition to a scheme which is already existing, to the full interest, there is a full interest subvention given to students for up to 4.5 lakh annual family income. So, not 8 lakh, but even lesser gets full interest subvention. So, the scheme is applicable, and it is provided by all scheduled commercial banks, regional rural banks, and cooperative banks also. 3% interest subvention will be paid to 1 lakh eligible students and will be enabled through the central bank digital currency process through Canara Bank. And this facility is expected to be ready by the first week of February, by the second week of February. That's the target date, sir. So, PM Vidya Lakshmi scheme is something on which the poorer students, low income class students will get interest subvention and also collateral free. So, Kalyan Banerjee ji raised a few issues which I just want to clarify. Sir, he was speaking elaborately on the nomination issue. I want to clarify on that, sir. Sir, at the moment, the provisions allow only for the nomination of one person, for the payment of depositors' money, articles kept in safe custody, and also for safety lockers and so on. The proposed amendment, sir, will enable individuals to nominate up to 4 persons for these facilities, with options for either successive or simultaneous nominations. I just want to draw the difference between where it is successive and where it will be simultaneous. That will be the first explanation I want to give Honorable Member Kalyan Banerjee. Sir, depositors will have the option for successive or simultaneous and not and. If I heard Honorable Member right, successive and. No, it is going to be this or that. For instance, for deposits, option for either successive or simultaneous nominations are available. Whereas for articles kept in safe custody or in safety lockers, only successive nominations will be allowed. Successive nominations ensure that if the first nominee is unavailable, the next nominee in line will become operative, maintaining continuity and reducing complications of legal heirs. Additionally, what it does, 45ZG is inserted to establish the priority of successive nominations, ensuring clear guidelines for activation of subsequent nominees, if one is not there and another. Why at all we need to bring this? This also partly answers Sri N.K. Premchandran's concerns about why we are doing all this. Sir, before I come to the next point on the directors, so the difference between where the successive and where the multiple nominations are applicable are there's a differentiated treatment between deposits and also the security. Sir, Kalyan Banerjee ji and also I think many others, N.K. Premchandran also and Supriya Sule also raised this issue of cooperative bank directors. So the current provisions today specify an 8-year tenure for directors, excluding the chairman and the whole-time director in banking company. The proposed amendment aims to extend the tenure of directors, excluding the chairman and the whole-time director in cooperative banks, to 10 years. What's the rationale, sir? The 97th Amendment to the Constitution specifies that the term of elected members of the board and its office bearers in cooperative societies shall be 5 years from the date of election. This provision is consistent with most cooperative laws, which also stipulate 5-year term of office for directors with no restriction on re-election. The current Banking Regulation Act imposes an 8-year cap on tenure of directors. So that and the constitutional provision are not in alignment. So this creates practical difficulties as directors serving the maximum term under cooperative laws are required to resign in the middle of their second term to comply with the Banking Regulation Act. To resolve this challenge and align it with the Banking Regulation Act, with a constitutional amendment, it is proposed, therefore, to extend the maximum continuous tenure for directors from 8 years to 10 years. This will therefore harmonize it with the current governing practices that exist. So these are the points which I think the three members. At the moment, we have not, but you have given us a thought. I'll have to think about it. I'm not giving an assurance, but I'll certainly have to. Sir, there was also this concern about cyber frauds. There's a lot of activity and initiative being taken by Government of India. I'll just highlight, and I know even on a daily basis, there are a lot of calls which come to us saying, I've lost this money because of people fraudulently called me saying they are CBI director, they are so-and-so IB chief or whatever, and claimed their entire details and money has been siphoned off. In many cases, very educated, very, very experienced government and private company top executives are losing money. But at this stage, I can only say the efforts that we are taking, and we are trying to, as much as possible.
एक मिनट माननीय सभासदों, सभा की सहमति हो तो इस विधेयक की समाप्ति तक सभा की कार्रवाई बढ़ा दी जाए। माननीय मंत्री जी।
Sir, so at the moment, sir, Indian Cyber Crime Coordination Center, which we call as I4C, under the Ministry of Home Affairs, serves as a national nodal point for coordinated effort in tackling cyber crimes. Cyber Fraud Mitigation Center operates in collaboration with major banks, payment intermediaries, telecom service providers, law enforcement agencies, and so on. National Cybercrime Helpline 1930 is also operational 24/7 across all states and UTs, so for immediate reporting and redressal. So I've broadly given an indication of kind of steps that Government of India is taking on this, but I understand there is a rampant occurrence and on which we need to have very quick redressal mechanisms. The department and the I4C are all working together to come up with some concrete plans. Sir, member Dr. Rani Sri Kumar had raised this issue, sir, which is very important, so I thought I should specifically say that banks are being, minimum bank savings deposit that people hold are also being charged with penalties and so on. I want to assure member Rani Sri Kumar that none of the basic account holders, 65 crore basic saving bank deposit holders, or the 54 crore Jan Dhan account holders who are absolutely bottom of the rung, none of them are penalized for not maintaining minimum balance. It's a written order. No bank can charge on them. And in fact, these accounts are also given overdraft facility of 10,000, which is extended to all these basic account and Jan Dhan account. And besides that, Jan Dhan account holders are also given 2 lakh rupees as accident insurance, and also a RuPay card with no additional charge for them to use the card. So I just want to assure that the member, we don't charge anything for services for these accounts. So finally, N.K. Premchandran ji, write-off loans. So this is a repeated point of concern which many honorable members speak about, write-off, waive-off. When write-offs happen, banks make a certain provision, and for loans which are defaulted and after a certain level, they are then given to NARCL, National Asset Reconstruction Company, which then finds buyers, processes up that, and buyers, after they come and take it, the due amount to the bank comes back. So this was very nicely legislatively created, and that is why NARCL is actively working to take away these accounts where after a certain amount, which they can take over, and for lesser amount defaults, the usual local redressal mechanisms, DRTs, SURFACs, all of them come into play. No write-off is left without pursuing from the defaulter the total amount that he owes the system. And therefore, there were quite a few members of parliament who spoke from this side, saying how much has been obtained from defaulters, how much has been given back, retributions, bank restitution to the banks have happened. Restitution alone is above 15,000 crores. So this is an ongoing process. It's not going to be just one day. But I repeat this line, write-off is not waive-off. Banks are pursuing them. So with that, sir, I think I mostly addressed many of the members' concern. I request through you. So there was one important point, sir. I think, again, it was Dr. Shiv Kumar, Rani Sri Kumar, sorry. She spoke about also members, amalgamation, and many other members also spoke about amalgamation of banks. Many banks have lost their employees. I would like to tell this House, sir, from the time amalgamation happened till today, on account of the amalgamation, not one employee has been removed from the banks. Not one. And therefore, I want to be very clear, no one. Then. No, you may give me. Fine. Fine, but they have not been removed is the point that I want to say. I'll look into what you've given. Sir, this EPS 95, very sensitive topic. Honorable Member Supriya Sule raised it. This scheme is administered by the Ministry of Labour and Employment. And Finance Ministry has no record of any approval or assurance which Sri Arun Jaitley has given on this matter. We don't have any record. So I just want to very clearly put it that the Finance Ministry, through the Minister... That's fine. I take that point, but then no assurance was given by Honorable Finance Minister at that time, sir. Sir, one liner might help a bit more to explain the point that Honorable Member Supriya Sule raised. There are no re-election restriction on the directors. If that helps in, explaining the situation. The prospective aspect is different, but I just want to, I'm sure you're aware of it. Right, okay. That's fine. That's fine. I heard you. Okay, so that's largely the response I wanted to give you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.